Enemies are a part of life. Enemies are inevitable. As sure as the sun is in the sky, you will always face opposition. If you're going to pursue your purpose, you're going to face persecution and opposition. There's always going to be somebody that tells you that you are not enough, that you don't measure up, that you're not smart enough, that you don't have the work ethic. And they position themselves as a barrier, a wall, a block, attempting to discourage you and stop you from what it is that you believe you've been assigned to do. It is inevitable. There's no need to retaliate. There's no need to speak curses over them. There's no need to say anything about them. Just do what you've been called to do. Stick to the plan. Pray for them and keep it moving. It's the go-getters. It's the anomalies. It's the people that think outside of the box. It's the people that see the glass half full. It's the people that are the pursuers that will always face persecution. You are a target for them. Do not give naysayers, onlookers, haters the satisfaction. If you are facing an enemy right now, if you are facing an insurmountable feat, if you are facing anything big, it is because you are at the precipice of the greatest blessing and the greatest promotion of your life through the passage of an enemy that's watching you, that's hoping that you crash and burn. Pray for your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Keep doing what God has called you to do. Overcome evil with good. Understand that this is an opportunity, that this is a moment for God to get some glory out of your life. It is oftentimes in this season of adversity when everybody says, no, it's impossible, it won't happen. Oftentimes it is then and then only that you are right at the precipice of the greatest season of your life. When you are surrounded by people trying to discourage you from accomplishing a thing, it is possible to silence the crowd, to silence the doubters, to silence the people that said you're finished, that said you're done. It is possible to silence them and prove them all wrong. Stay the course, no matter the cost. Let them talk about you. Let them drag your name through the mud. Let them lie. And you keep giving, and you keep believing, and you keep pushing. I don't care what they say. Eventually, your enemy will become your footstool. You know, they say new levels, new devils. Every time you're trying to walk through a door, even if God swings that door open for you, there will be testing. There will be adversity. There will be a reality that at the door of every opportunity is an enemy, an adversary. Just because the door's been open doesn't mean that everybody's going to want you to walk through it. Oftentimes, many of us never discover what we're made of until we cross paths with someone who tells us we're nothing, we can't do it, and fight you tooth and nail, trying to get you not to believe in this great vision, this dream. Haters and naysayers and enemies are always going to try to get in your head. You got to learn how to stay calm, cool, and collected right in the face of adversity. Right in the face of the tallest giants that you will ever stand toe-to-toe against. Oftentimes, it's the people that don't like you that expose your weaknesses. And once your weaknesses are exposed, you can go to the next level. If people can still get up under your skin, if people can still get you angry, if people can get you bitter, if people can get you jealous, if people can make you afraid, if people can punk you out of your position, they are exposing a weakness. They are exposing a vulnerability. Thank God somebody exposed it. We need a bit of adversity In all of us, there is a nemesis, there is an adversary, there is a part of us that does not want us to succeed. I need you to face that enemy even within yourself and prove the part of you that does not believe wrong. It's you versus you. Everybody thinks it's you against the world. Oftentimes, man, it's you against you. You will always be one of the greatest adversaries in your life. The part of you that doesn't want your destiny, the part of you that doesn't want you to win, the part of you that doesn't want you to stay focused, that doesn't want you to lean in, that doesn't want you to believe that it is possible. There's something in you that doesn't want the discipline that is required. There's something in you that doesn't want you to be able to perform in the middle of chaos. There's a part of us that wants to sit and wallow. There's a part of us that wants to sit and complain and play the blame game and say that it's everybody's fault but ours that we are where we are. God, I believe, but help my unbelief. It is a beautiful thing to keep going, to persevere, to triumph right in the midst of adversity, but not just to prove them wrong, to prove yourself wrong. Success is the kryptonite that silences and cripples your enemies. The people that do not want to see you win, the people that want to see you suffer in silence, the people that want you depressed, the people that want you to quit, the people that want you to throw in the towel, who don't believe in you. When the temperature rises, when the very foundation of your belief system is shaken, when nothing lines up with what you thought it should look like, you have a destiny to fulfill. When you can't hear it, when you can't see it, when you believe it, but it seems to be nowhere in sight, can you still hold on to the dream that it's possible, that you will get through this, that there's something after this, that if you can keep your mind stayed on the target, if you can keep your composure, if you could not lose it, but hold on to it, that it's all gonna make sense after a while. I pray for myself. I pray for my enemies. I pray for everybody that want me to quit. Everybody that want me to throw in the towel. Everybody that believes the dream is too big to be fulfilled. That the destiny is impossible. But I'm possible. Keep saving, keep believing, keep maturing, keep investing, keep giving, keep pressing, keep walking. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, drag yourself across this season. But whatever you do not stop. The thing of dreams, what you see in the movies, can become your reality when you work for it. It's the deposits and the contributions that we make behind the scenes where nobody can see it. It's the days and the minutes and the moments and the hours and the reps that you put in. It's the meals that you missed. It's the times that you lost sleep. And people may have thought you were losing your mind because you logged out of social media for months at a time to build something. You paused on hanging out with the boys or the girls so you can manifest it, so you can see it finally. I've come to the resolve that every table that I sit at, every room that I walk in, every stage that I stand on, every life that I enter, the question I want to ask myself and the question that I want to ask you is, did things get better because you were there? It is what we do in secret. It is what we do in silence. It is how we work on ourselves and condition ourselves when nobody can see it, that will determine how we execute in public. And I'm just wondering if there's anybody listening to me out there that has come to the resolve that now is the time to become the person you know you've been destined to be. Most of us are not okay with silence. We gotta talk, we gotta hear TV, we gotta listen to the radio, we gotta watch social media. It's just a constant, wrapped in this world of distraction and noise. We never get to the place of manifestation. Learn how to do this thing without talking about it. Multitasking is not for most people. Being a jack of all trades is not something to be proud of. It's not a badge of honor. That you will have a desire and hunger to master something, to work smart and not just hard. Release what God has given you. Master one thing at a time. Everything that is within us, we give to an idea. When we can get alone with ourselves, we can execute relentlessly. Because whatever it is that's been fighting your bloodline, whatever it is that's been running through your family, I pray that your testimony is that it ran in your family until it ran into you. And the moment that it ran into you, it got a rude awakening. We can be steady and persistent under pressure. We won't buckle or grow fatigue if we can understand our design and how to faithfully fulfill the assignment that is on our life.
Not everybody needs to know your every move, your every step. Because sometimes there are outsiders that will come in and they will distract you from your destiny. When you quiet yourself, when you turn down the volume from all of the things that are holding you back and turn up the volume within you and knowing that you have all you need within yourself to push forward, then all things are possible.
So if I could tell you anything in this moment, it would be to divorce distractions, living vicariously through the lives of people that are posting on social media, not their journey, not step by step, not the process, but they're posting their highlight reels. They're showing you the best of their life. And you're comparing your worst days to their best days. You're distracted. Get off social media for a moment. Anybody that built something significant in the age of social media took a step back. They unplugged. They uninstalled the app for a season. You gotta live at the edge of your abilities, constantly challenging yourself to jump higher, leap farther, run faster, to break through, not to go around. If we're going to manifest the future that we see in our heads and hold it in our hands, then we have to rewrite the code. We've got to unlock new paradigms, new behaviors. Beat on your craft and work on yourself so diligently, so vigorously, so energetically, so dynamically, so very strategically that we force ourselves to achieve.
Just be quiet and work in silence. This is all that is needed from you. So whatever life has for you, and you stand up and you work hard and you keep moving and you keep believing and you stay powerful.
There are many of you listening to me right now. You could drop it in the comments. You've never been single. And some of you have been single your whole lives. But here's my question. Can you create? Can you implement? Can you build? Can you execute? Can you invent it? Can you imagine it and fulfill it alone without sharing the details, without spilling the beans? Can you build something so beautiful, so life-giving, so unbelievable with just you and yourself? Or perhaps you and your coach, you and your mentor, you and that one person that you know you can depend on. I don't need to communicate this thing to the world. I just need to get it done. You can't build a business. You can't erect an empire with the wrong people and the wrong systems. We never really get to the place of releasing our brilliance, of uncovering our gifts, talents, and abilities because we don't spend enough time with ourselves, beating on our craft, becoming the best version of ourselves. We spend so much time talking about what we're going to do, posting on social media about what we think, that we spend so much time and resource and energy, and we never really become. I think most people grossly underestimate the power of working on themselves. This is the day that everything changes. Find a mirror and tell yourself, I got this today. I got this today. I'm gonna make it. All I have is all I need. People may come and go, but I've got a vision and I've got the determination and the discipline to hit my aims and to punch through my targets. If you believe you've been called to be the difference maker, the game changer, you have a path that you have to take. And not everybody's going to walk that path with you. Oftentimes, it's the people that go away into a very healthy isolation to equip themselves, to condition themselves, to educate themselves, to come out empowered. And sometimes it's going to get lonely. And so you got to get into this workspace where you can do it by yourself. Stop waiting for somebody to come and save you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. Get up! You got work to do. You may be tired, you may be broken, you may be hurting, people may have betrayed you, lied on you, left you, but you refuse to give up. The question is, can you give your all? You got two options in this life. You can do what is meaningful, something that is purposeful, what makes you come alive, or you can sit back and be miserable. Success starts with you. You have unfinished business. Stop waiting to feel like it. You gotta get up on your own. The question is, how bad do you want this? It is diligence and dedication and determination that separates the all-time greats from the one-hit wonders. Do you want to do this thing one time, or do you want to be notorious for winning over and over and over again? In this life, there will always be obstacles. There will always be challenges. There will always be giants. What has defeated you? What is your giant? Name it. Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it insecurity? Is it doubt? Perhaps your giant or your improbable feat is a better relationship, weight loss. What has been your obstacle, your challenge, your task? What is your giant? This is the last day you are going to allow this giant to defy you. I know it hasn't been easy. It's time to win. There will be many giants in your life. There will be depression. There will be anxiety. There will be oppression. There will be stress. There will be overwhelm. Will you buckle under the pressure, or will you rise to the occasion? The Bible says that David got up and ran into the army of the Philistines. He ran towards the battle. And like an eagle is the only bird that flies into the storm, it is time for you to fly into the next dimension of where you have been called to. What is your dream? What is your idea? What is your assignment? There is a new breed
of champions emerging out of the ashes of doubt and fear. Your knees may be knocking, your palms sweaty, but the time is now to rise up and run after it. Run after your dream. Run after your idea. Run after your goal. Run after it with everything that you have. You will never have your future until you are fully persuaded that you are a carrier of everything required to fulfill your destiny. If nobody believes in you, you gotta make it up in your mind that all you have is all you need.
You are going to need vision. Before you win, you're going to have to see it. I want you to see yourself winning. If you can see it, you can have it. In this life, there will always be a man, a woman, a boy, a girl, or a team who will face impossible odds. And somehow, through some combination of courage, will, grit, and a mustard seed of faith, they'll manage to overcome. What I love about David is that David was not only one of the youngest, the smallest, the least likely. Not only was David underrated, but his weapon of choice was underrated. And there will be times in life where people will not believe in you, neither what you are carrying. I'm gonna tell you the one thing that separated David from Goliath, and that was his heart for God and God's people. If you are going to defeat your giant, you are going to need heart. You must overcome what lies between the pit of your fears and the summit of your knowledge. Our Goliaths, our challenges, our giants oftentimes meet us in our valley places. It's not on the mountaintop that David fought Goliath, but it's in the valley. I tell you this, the tangible giants in our life are defeated by means that are intangible. If a man can conquer his mindset, if a man can master discipline, then there is nothing he can't win.
They will tell you that your dream is too big. They will tell you that your destiny cannot be fulfilled. They will tell you it is impossible to accomplish what you have set out to accomplish. But it's not about what they say, it's about what you say. I believe that you were born to triumph over every demon, over every devil, over every addiction. You are fighting for your family. You are fighting for your legacy. What you are fighting for is bigger than you. Do not forget this. David ran toward the Philistine. David ran towards the army. Your dream, your idea, whatever goal you have, get up and run after it.
You can defeat this enemy, and you can have your future. If you're going to defeat this giant, if you're going to win the war, it starts on the battlefield of your mind. This is where the war is won. Over the course of your life, you will discover that the obstacle is the way, that there is great counsel in conflict. We will discover that we are most creative in the midst of adversity. So do not run from your battle, for the battle is a learning experience. You got to overcome fear. The moment that you overcome fear, then your opponent is bankrupt. There's nothing they can do. You're going to have to dispense with fear and with negative self-talk. Remember your why. It is the why that gets us to win. And it is the why that gives us the power to persevere through the how. Stop looking for the addition. Stop looking for the validation. Stop looking for everybody to agree with what you're about to do. Stop looking for everybody to understand. And know this, all you have is all you need.
I can see your giant of addiction running towards you with words of darkness, death, attempting to strike fear in your heart. Will you cower? Will you back down? Or will you run into battle? But I see a generation rising up against the one who called you powerless, rising up against the fiery darts of the enemy, rising up against the lie that have held us down far too long, rising up against the despair and the heaviness and the chronic anxiety. I have waited my whole life for this moment. Thank you to everybody that doubted me. Knees buckling, palms sweaty, heart heavy, but I'm ready. I'm afraid, but I'm running. You will hear my feet walking the pavement. I'm no more complacent. Here's to everybody that doubted me. Here's to everybody that stopped believing in me. Here's to everybody that counted me out.
What has been tested, what has been proven. Do something with what's in your hand. Do what you can with what you have. All you have is all you need.